Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
71.550 espectadores.
Mbappe. And he should have made it 4.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, they could break here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Toni Kroos. Played out to the left flank. He rises! Goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Brazil tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. He's in a great position. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Towering header. They want to be quick to recover this.
Teremos uma substituição.
And the header! Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Beckenbauer. Thuram. Here's Bernardeschi. Thuram. And it's Toni Kroos. To Toni Kroos. Mbappe. Wilshere. And that's been intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Thuram. Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. And it's Wilshere. Danielson. Ekuban. Pinches it off him. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. This is the time you need that pace.
Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe! Malinovsky. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And he's forced to go back. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form, a big team beating a not-so-big team.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third-best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about... He's had a shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Toni Kroos. They've switched it over to the other side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Foden.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bernardeschi engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Yildiz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Toni Kroos. That's Thuram. Costa Curta. Works it forward. Danielson. Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So what can they make of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Kirkchu. That has been knocked clear. Danielson. Foden. Oh, what a ball, he's in here! Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Deftly done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Toni Kroos. Here's Bernardeschi. And it's Neymar. Now Foden. Half an hour played now. Now it's Foden. That's been drilled in. Chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Wilshere. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted. Cookchu. That's headed upfield. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Foden. Bernardeschi. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Back when it goes. He's looking wide. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cookchu. Wilshere. Ihan. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer. And it's Wilshere. Threads one in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
Brazil have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? He's gone forward. Danielson in acres of space out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in space and looking for options. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cookchu. Brazil can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Danielson. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. That's a shade optimistic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Mulder. It's a really well-measured ball.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 71.550 espectadores.
Mbappe. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, that's delightful. Foden. Shapes to shoot! Goal! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Para o Brasil, aos 20 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 47.